guys very much for joining me. And thank you guys very much for all of your views, all of your likes, all of your subscribes. It is very much appreciated. Alrighty, everyone, let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today. We're going to grab tokens. I'm getting told the word tokens. That's how we're going to start. So we'll stick with the three like we've been doing. It seems to work quite well. And three popped up to the top right away. Interesting. So the first one I flipped was the destiny coin. So it's kind of the unknowable. The next one is the hangman. I gotta tell you, as soon as I touched this one, I felt a warning within this. So it's like caution. I keep feeling caution in this coin. Caution not to hang yourself up. The chariot. So the chariot can represent a few things as positive forward movement, sometimes travel, sometimes also a Cancer energy too. We're going to go ahead and draw some oracle cards to sort of go with these guys. I want to know why that hangman is giving me that word caution, why I'm being told that. Which oracle deck? This is the one that belongs to the read. So this is the one we're going to go ahead and use. This is my elemental deck. We'll see what comes forward, what message needs to come forward that goes with these coins. That one popped up too. That's really interesting. So the two that fell out were the moon, which represents darkness, and the wind, which represents change. I see chaos in that wind card. I do feel like this is part of the warning. There's something that someone doesn't see or isn't seeing. That is actually, this is part of a warning. Home. This earth card represents home. I do feel Empress energy within it. I keep feeling like this is the energy behind who this read is for. So yes, the figure on the card is a woman, but it does not necessarily mean that this read is for a woman. This is Empress energy. It's about healing. It's about personal growth. It's about being high vibrational, evolution. It's like this call to, I don't know if it's to rise above, to be your best self, to be your most high vibrational self. This might be a call to not sort of get involved in maybe something that's a little bit petty. Breath. Take a breath. I have breath. I'm feeling like breathe. Spirit's coming forward in this one. I definitely see that in this card. Water creation. I keep seeing, even in this card, I see breathe. Take a breath. Stop, slow down, take a breath. So I don't know what somebody's going through that's got them perhaps worked up or feeling like they don't know which way to turn, or they don't know what move to make here. But there is a caution, and this spirit card is reiterating that caution. So this card is actually representing someone's guide from the other side of the veil, and that guide is saying caution. Caution. Use caution. Don't be hot-headed in something. Use caution. Electricity, bushfires. Okay, the thing that stands out most to me in this card is the figure who's peeking out behind it. I think somebody's trying to cause a bushfire. Somebody's trying to start shit. Somebody's trying to cause trouble and get someone really fired up. This is where our caution comes from, and this is where this hangman noose is sort of sitting too. This is, you have the power to rise above this. You have the power to not buy into whatever this is. East is beginnings. There's something more to this card though. No, it says beginnings. I always thought, new chapters or something. It's not set in stone. Whatever this new beginning is, it's like it's shaky. It's like it's shaky. It's like it hasn't started. I don't know if this has to do with choice. It just feels really shaky. Like possibly something that someone's trying to achieve or has the potential to achieve. But this has the potential to throw it off. Rock is about endurance. With this rock card, I keep feeling like go the distance. Like whoever this is who's trying to get somebody's goat, who's trying to cause chaos, who's really looking to stir up a friggin' bushfire. They don't have endurance. This person does not have, they don't have the Empress energy. They don't have higher vibrational energy. This is not somebody who has the strength, the stamina, the courage, or the strength of character to be able to build in their own right, to be able to find an east for themselves, a new beginning for themselves. They don't like seeing somebody else try things that are new or accomplish things or find positivity. It's like, I don't know if it's like a reminder to them of what they feel like they can't achieve in their life. I feel like we all have the potential to achieve things. It's whether we sort of choose to go there or not. I don't feel like this person feels like they can do that for some reason. So they don't like to see others achieve. They don't like to see others become successful because they don't feel like it's something that they can do. Emotions. And I feel that whoever's stirring it up, I feel their energy in this card. I feel their energy in the Oceans card, in the Bravery card. This is someone who does not like change. This is someone who resists the flow of the universe and the flow of change in our lives. And we know, things come and go, chapters begin and end. Everything has a flow to it, and it always takes us to where we're supposed to go. And it sure helps if we embrace it and move with it. It takes us to where we need to go a lot faster than if we sort of dig our heels in and try and resist. This person is digging their bloody heels in. Like, don't want to step up, don't want to accept change, don't want to take chances, does not want to explore other options. They really dig their heels in. I think it's like fear. I don't know if it's fear of failure or fear of trying something new and being out of their comfort zone. I feel like this person is ruled a lot by fear. Magic alchemy. We're going to grab, I need to grab a couple more to see where that magic card sits. Give me a couple more here, please. Pressure. I will tell you this too. This person is feeling pressure in their own life. The person who's trying to cause the bushfire, and this might be part of the cause of this behavior, that this person is sort of going through their own pressures, feeling their fear elevated, their anxiety elevated, but instead of sort of like a high vibrational person would be like, okay, what can I do to ease my fears? What can I do to make this transition easier, to make the best of any situation? This person is more like digging their heels in, letting their anxiety take over and expressing it and sort of picking fights with other people or trying to cause bushfires in other people's lives. Distraction. I got told the word from my guides. I always feel it from this side, guys. Distraction. So it's like this person needs a distraction from whatever they're going through in life. And their way of finding that is to stir up shit with others, is absolutely to stir up shit with others. But I'm going to tell you too, this Adams represents building. I know we had East, we had beginnings. So do you feel like somebody is trying to manifest change in their life? And it's the one who this home card represents, is our Empress energy. That's the one who's trying to manifest positive change, trying to perhaps set down roots, trying to build something for the future, trying to accomplish success. And because this other person, see, that's interesting. I got told by my guides, this bushfires person who's causing the shit, I do feel that they have outside forces that are sort of making them feel pressured or triggering their anxiety as fear. But also because this Empress energy is building, this person is actually comparing themselves to this Empress energy. And they're not liking what they see. But instead of using that, and I see this so much in the cards, instead of using that as inspiration, for this person to step up and to be their best form of themselves and accomplish more and to start striving to reach their potential, they have like flipped it the opposite way and are trying to shit on this Empress's journey. They're trying to bring this Empress down. They're trying to stall this Empress out and keep them from achieving their blessings because it's like a distraction. This shit is a distraction too for this Empress that this Empress does not need at this time. Because this is somebody who is trying to grow. This is somebody who's trying to put effort into, I keep feeling like it's something for the future, trying to build something for the future. And that's where our Empress's energy is best spent, not entertaining this kind of low vibrational petty crap. And that's what I could feel with some of the other cards, is that it felt petty, like someone was trying to be petty. Somebody was trying to pick a fight. And I still feel it here. And I get pulled back to the water card here with spirit, and spirit saying, like, don't get pulled into this crap. Don't get pulled into this crap. This has nothing to do with you. This is not about you. This person has their own baggage, their own struggles, their own whatevers. It's not your problem. Own your journey and move forward with your journey. This one's, I just keep feeling like somebody can do lots of positive things, but their energy needs to be focused in the east. It needs to be focused in their new beginning and not in this petty garbage. This petty garbage is a waste of time and it's a waste of energy. I'm going to set these guys aside. And we're going to grab a tarot deck too. So I need a tarot deck that belongs to this three. Is that's the one. That's the one I get told to look at. So that's the one I'm supposed to grab. The lights here. So let's see what we got. Give me some more information on what's going on here. Ace of Swords. I keep feeling this too. Like, know your truth. Know your truth. This card is for the Empress. This is like knowing that you are better than this kind of petty crap. Knowing that your journey is more important than whatever this person is trying to stir up in you. And being able to recognize that that's the truth you need to follow. That's the direction. That is the thing worth putting your energy into, not whatever is going on in this other person's life. Three of Cups. This is a close connection too, which is really sad. This is a close connection. I don't know if this is family, friendship, romance, but it is a close connection with this bushfires person. Like you would think when somebody close to you or somebody who's a caring connection starts to achieve and is looking for stability and striving for success, you would be happy for them, you would encourage. But it just brings forward so many insecurities in this other person. It brings forward, it's like how dissatisfied they are with their life and the path that they're taking. It sort of like makes it more glaring, you know, brings it to the forefront of this person's mind, and they don't like it. But the thing is, if you don't like it, change it, right? Like this Empress is somebody who's like, I want change in my life. I'm going to work to make change in my life. I'm going to strive for progress. I'm going to strive to reach my potential and to build for the future. They're an inspiration to people. They should be an inspiration to people. But this other one is just taking it the wrong way. Even in the Six of Swords, I can tell you this Empress energy is moving to a better time in their life. I do feel like this speaks to lifestyle. So it might be career-wise and something that sort of makes things easier financially. Because I feel like they're moving to calmer waters, and it should be this big, exciting, happy trip that they're taking, this beautiful journey that they're excited and everyone around them is helping them to celebrate. But instead, I just feel sadness in this journey. This is taking energy and emotion away from somebody. It's like fucking raining on their parade. When they're achieving things, this person is like raining on their parade. They don't want them to feel happy. They don't want them to feel excited about what they're doing. The Eight of Wands. We got the Chariot a second time too. Okay, I get a more distinctive message with the Chariot this time though. And I do feel moving away. Moving away are the words that I'm told. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person is like physically packing up and moving to a new home somewhere far away, especially with the Eight of Wands, which can represent communication. This communication is driving a wedge between these two people. This person, this bushfires person, who's looking for a fight, who's picking for a fight, who's feeling dissatisfied in life and trying to take it out on somebody else. The words that they are saying and their behavior is driving a wedge where there doesn't have to be one. They are making somebody want to move away from them. They're making somebody want to put distance between them because it's that negative and it's that consuming and it's that draining. That's what's coming through in the cards, guys. Tower. So I do feel like these two people have the potential to part ways because of this. This is sad. Because I know this is a caring connection of some sort. But I do feel like somebody's just getting sick of it. Like it's too much. It's too much. We don't want to be fighting all the time. We don't want to be dealing with somebody's negativity. We don't want somebody who's jealous of our journey, constantly crapping on our journey and sort of like sucking the life and sucking the fun out of it. The Tower card. I think there's a potential for parting of ways here. I do believe there's a potential for parting of ways here. The Six of Cups. And these people have had good memories together. Now, whoever these people are and whatever their connection is, They have had good times together. They have had a positive history together where they share fond memories. So it's like it's sad to think about moving away from somebody like that. It's sad to think about sort of severing those ties. I need another one to go with that Knight of Swords. Can you give me more clarity on that Knight of Swords, please, Spirit? Oh, and I got a bloody stack of cards that came out for that one. Well, I'll tell you, I don't really like it. That low vibrational energy, I don't want to say they're spying, but they're kind of keeping tabs. I keep feeling like I'm sticking my nose into somebody else's business with this card and a really negative intent behind it or a negative attitude behind it. So I do feel like our bushfires person is sort of trying to stick their nose into somebody's journey to get information about what they're doing, but not to be like positive and not to be supportive. Like it's to create negativity. It just feeds into this person's negativity. I don't get a nice vibe off of the Knight of Wands. I still can't place him though. Or Knight of Swords, sorry. I still can't place him, but I don't get a nice vibe off of him. And the World card. I do feel very distinctively what goes around comes around with this World card. Very much so. And maybe that's why somebody's getting such a strong caution in this read, that Spirit has actually come forward to caution this person about getting involved in petty crap. It's like by deviating your energy kind of into this garbage and feeding into this garbage and dealing with this person and sort of getting down in whatever they are, I think it has the potential to throw somebody's path off. I don't know if it's to completely throw it off or just to stall it out, but it will have a negative impact on what somebody's trying to build. This is not where their energy belongs. They need to focus on being more high vibrational. They need to focus on being their best form of themselves, is what the cards are saying and what Spirit's saying. Don't get involved in petty garbage. This person, and this is the one who's having issues. Interesting. So the King of Cups, this is the one who's having all the emotional issues. This is the one who's having all the anxiety, who's having the freak out, who doesn't want to see anybody achieve because they can't figure out how to achieve for themselves or don't feel like they're capable of achieving for themselves. This person is struggling inwardly with their own garbage. I'm not making excuses for this person, okay? But this is what's happening. And this is what's coming forward in the read and what the cards are saying. This person is struggling with their own crap. They are, and it's coming out in playing games. I very distinctively see game playing in that Knight of Wands this time around. Yeah, this person's just playing games. They're trying to throw somebody's balance off. I see in this Seven of Wands somebody who has found their balance in this path that they're choosing and what they're trying to build. They found their drive. They found their ambition. And they are finding optimism and encouragement to continue in this way and create a positive change in their life. But the thing about the Seven of Wands is it also represents standing up for your ideals and setting boundaries and taking back your power and being assertive. It's like there's a need to set boundaries with this person, the Two of Wands. Somebody's going to have to make a choice here about choosing a path, about this partnership, whatever form this partnership takes, whether this is, like I said, romance, family, friendship. I'm not sure. I just know they have a very close connection. But I feel like our Empress energy, who is trying to build, is going to have to make a choice about this. They're the ones who are going to have to choose the path. The High Priestess. I think somebody's confused about what to do too. I do believe somebody's confused about what to do. They're not sure how to handle this person because it is a close connection. They don't want to cause a big frigging kerfuffle. But they don't want to deal with this crap anymore either. Like, it's draining. It's really draining someone. It's unnecessary. It's interrupting their journey. It's taking celebration away from what they're achieving. It's funny because this High Priestess does not stand out to me as either of these parties. A lot of times when I see her I get told trust intuition, so this is my cue to tell somebody to trust their intuition. I actually think she's this tarot read. I think she's representing us doing this tarot read right now because she can represent somebody who's very intuitive and somebody who's sort of can see into, I don't want to say other realms, but it's she who knows. I feel like she's talking about this tarot read right here because I do feel somebody's confused and not sure what direction to go, but they need to find their voice in all of this. I keep seeing that. Find your voice, speak your truth, and somebody's going to have to figure out the boundaries that they're going to want to set with this person. Wow, that's interesting. I got 10 of Pentacles right next to 10 of Cups. This might be a family connection. Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles. This might be a family connection. And I feel like trying to keep balance in everything too. So we don't want to disrupt the whole family here. We don't want to cause issues within maybe the greater family. Maybe it would offend other people, or we're worried about ripple effects here. So I feel like somebody's doing a juggling act with this person's assholey behavior, right? They would love to perhaps call them on it or maybe shut it down or whatever, but they're worried how it affects the whole. This is taking way too much energy away from somebody's journey. Way too much energy. Seven of Cups, choosing wisely. Yeah, somebody has no idea what to do in this situation. They're very confused. They don't want to make a bigger shitstorm than what already exists, but they don't want to put up with this person's crap either. It's like they want to just put their energy into their journey. They don't understand why this person can't just get along. This person can't just step up and be kind. I had the Hangman come a second time, so now we have the coin and now we have the card as well. There is a caution here. But the Hangman also represents that nothing in the outside world can stop you from achieving your goals. The only thing that can hold you back is you, right? Fears, doubts, insecurities, putting your energy into things that are not going to benefit you instead of focusing in on where you're supposed to go. I do feel a very positive vibe behind the Hanging Man card, which is odd because I got a very distinctive caution from the coin. But I feel a very positive vibe from the Hangman card, like somebody can see through the situation. Somebody can find the solution. Somebody has to choose themselves and their path above all of what's going on here. Because at the end of the day, I've said it before too, if you guys have been watching for a while, like we're the ones who have to live in our own skin. We're the ones who have to live our life day in and day out. So yes, it's important to nourish other connections, positive connections around us, but not to the point where we lose ourselves or we lose our path or our journey. So it's important for this person to focus on what is most important to them, which is this path that they are taking, this thing that they are growing, this stability, this new beginning, this east, right? It's time for this person to focus on their atoms, their building blocks, and to shut out petty garbage. Shut out petty garbage. Set the boundaries. Set the boundaries. That's what tarot's saying. That's what, and I do feel like spirit came forward for the tarot cards today. So we do have the Lover's card here. The Lover's card does not necessarily represent romance. Sometimes this card just speaks to relationships and choices that need to be made within relationships as well. I know there's a bigger dynamic going on here because I keep feeling other people too. Like there's an issue between two, but I feel like the impact can have ripple effects for others as well, which is why somebody's having such a tough time with this juggling and dealing with this garbage too, because they're not wanting the ripple effects. They're not wanting others to get harmed by it. They're not wanting this to become even bigger than what it already is. Well, the Four of Pentacles is just saying, well, the Four of Pentacles is saying to hold back. To hold back. I don't know how close this connection is with this person. But the Four of Pentacles is saying that it would be beneficial for our Empress to hold back for themselves at this point. So to not give too much energy or emotion into this relationship and to focus that energy more on their goal that is going to bring them success, their goal that is going to bring them happiness. Focus instead on the positive blessings that they have and the positive connections that they have around them, and to give their energy to that. Focus on the blessings. Don't put energy into what's going on here with this arguing with this person who's like I said, like I'll tell you, man, if I think someone's really nasty or if I think somebody's a really good person who the card represents, you know what, I can feel through their energy. If I feel like somebody's just really human and they got a shit ton of baggage, this one's really human. So at their core, they're not an evil person, but they're being an asshole because they got a whole lot of baggage they're choosing not to deal with. They have the potential to come through that though, should they make that choice, but that is their path to take. This Empress, it's up to this Empress energy to be able to follow their path, to keep working and striving to find their goal and to build their success, focus on what they're growing. That Knight of Pentacles too is slow and steady. Slow and steady, but always gets to the finish line right next to the Seven of Pentacles, which is growing an abundant harvest. So whatever somebody is working to grow, whatever that project is, whether it's career, lifestyle, whatever it is that the Empress is working on, that Empress energy, the cards are saying that it will become abundant, but only if the Empress focuses their energy, all of their energy on being able to do that and not getting sidetracked by petty garbage. Focus on blessings, focus on positive, focus on your journey. The Sun card, it will be rewarded with blessings. Absolutely. Hmm. And I keep feeling in this Temperance too, like have patience. Have patience and maintain balance. So I don't know if this has to do with whoever this King of Cups character is, who's the bushfires, who's trying to stir up the shit and dealing with their own garbage. This person may at some point find the light, sort of come around, do their shadow work and figure their stuff out, pull their head out of their butt. Maybe. Somebody can be patient to that. But in the meantime, the cards keep saying, I don't want to say keep your guard up, but don't feed into that energy. Set boundaries. Set boundaries so that somebody isn't sucking the life out of you, so that somebody isn't being a toxic force in your life. And if they figure their crap out and they come back to you in the right way, there's no harm in being open to that. But it's important to focus on what you're trying to manifest in your life. And somebody is becoming this Emperor energy too. They're becoming the best form of themselves. They're working to achieve in their own right. They're finding their self-confidence. And like I said, like the cards are saying whatever it is they're after, and they're not saying what it is, but whatever it is this person's trying to build has huge potential to be abundant. But they need to put the time, the effort, and the energy into it, and to cut negativity out or pettiness out. Don't get involved in the pettiness. Someone has more important things to focus on. And to not sort of delve deep into that. That's that own person's journey. The cards, I'm going to tell you today, the cards don't give a crap about that person's journey because they're not saying a whole lot about it. They're more focused on this Empress, Emperor energy and what this person is trying to achieve and encouraging them to move forward and set these boundaries, because the path that they're on has this beautiful, abundant destination. But it's up to them to get there in the end. So continue to nourish that fire, continue to nourish that passion in the direction that you're going. Choose to put your energy there, to focus your energy there, and not let anybody shake your balance with whatever garbage they got going on. That's their problem, and it's up to them to figure their own crap out. For you, focus on you and focus on your path, because it's going to lead you somewhere great. Alrighty, guys, take care.